What's up guys, it's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. So today, alongside the birthday event, we have a nature super elemental portal which is opened up as well, and we have got this dude looking absolutely slimerific, and his name is Goorian. So yeah, he is our latest super elemental hero. We're gonna have a closer look at this dude today, and yeah, he looks like he's got a bone in his hand and he's trying to beat up a butterfly, which is super weird, but we will give him the benefit of the doubt. Let's jump right into the portal. In fact, I've got a free pull, so why not just do that right off the bat? Give me a 5-star super elemental right off the bat. That would be awesome. No, Kalo, that's all right. I don't know if I need a dupe Kalo, but he is featured alongside Fungustine, who's probably one of the best heroes or best healers out of the slime family. Her alongside Sludge is probably pretty close in terms of that, but obviously she doesn't do any damage, but she does get that sticky surface which removes growth effects, and there's very few heroes that actually do that, so she's really cool. But he's the main event. So Goorian, he is of course a nature slime. He is featured in the nature super elemental portal, and he is of the barbarian class. Right off the bat, not my favorite, because obviously it just gives him some bleed damage. He has got a cool family bonus, so the slime family bonus. I know we're all pretty used to this by now, but any mega minions, or mega fiends and fiends that are summoned by allies get anywhere from 10% up to 20% attack based on the numbers of slime family heroes in your team. So you can increase the health, increase the attack of mega fiends, regular minions, fiends, and mega fiends as well, which is pretty cool. And we haven't seen mega fiends until recently, so they are going to increase the attack of those. The passive, so slime minion on defeat. I was just thinking with the mega fiends, that'll actually work really well with the moth heroes, because you get heroes that, I mean, like Mortwitch, that's summoning those beefy mega fiends with massive attack. I mean, put her alongside a slime and you're in business, and you're just increasing that attack by whatever percentage you've got there. So the two passives, one is the slime minion on defeat. So if the character's defeated, they summon these slime mega minions to the nearby allies. They get 50% HP and 40% attack inherited from the caster, so it makes the nearby allies more survivable. And then if the character loses more than 25% of their maximum health at once, they then summon a slime mega minion for themselves with 50% HP and 40% attack. Again, it makes them more survivable. So these heroes, I feel like, should be better tanks, but they're not being used as tanks. I mean, obviously you've got Fergus and Bernadette ruling the roost at the moment, alongside like the mega minions, the garrison guard. You know, those kind of heroes are definitely ruling the roost as far as the tanks are concerned. But the slime heroes can actually work in that capacity, but I don't know why they're not used in the top, like right at the top of the meta. In terms of stats, 1169 team power, so just creeping up a little bit. I know that the Wildcats heroes have 1170, but we are balancing out the power creep a little bit, which is always okay by me. As far as the art is concerned, like I said, he's really angry at that butterfly, which is funny as heck, and he's got an axe stuck inside him, which is pretty cool as well, and he's using a bone instead of the axe. So yeah, I like it. It's quite comical and quite fun. So far it's okay. I mean, he's basic, like we've gone over the basics. Ether talent, so he does get the rage ether talent. So if you give him those all important alphas at the start of each battle, this hero gets 15% increase on his attack, and then a further % increase every time he's hit during 6 turns. So I like that. I think it's really, really good for this guy, because obviously his stats are ridiculous. I mean, just look at that attack stat there, nearly 1800 attack. Add an extra 15% and then just increases at the start of the battle. If you fire him within the first 6 turns, it's like you get with the tune for Aslar, where he gets that rage, and then if you fire him off within the first 6 turns, like, you're pretty much gonna kill an entire team just with this special. So that's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this guy so far. You can see a bit lower in terms of the defense there, 1552, and then really nice HP, 2649. So yeah, he's really, really good in terms of the stats, and obviously the rage ether talent's one of my favorites. So yeah, ticking the right box for you so far, Goorian. Now let's move on to the special skill, and it's called Bone Slam. and he is running at slow speed. Slow speed's not that big of a curse anymore though. To be fair, a lot of the most strongest heroes are running at slow speed, and you can use them pretty much everywhere. So let's see what this guy's throwing down with his Bone Slam. So he deals 450% damage to all enemies. That's a massive hit, really high, and that it is warranted at slow speed, but it's a guaranteed hit to all, which is huge. All hit targets then get negative 35% defense and a further 5% decrease every time they're hit during 5 turns. So that is huge. That means this guy is going to be a really solid Titan hero as well. Obviously, we've just had the 15-star Titans. I believe 16s are in the pipeline, maybe 17s, rumors, hushed whispers as well. So yeah, he's going to be good against Titans, and obviously good pretty much against everybody else, because that scaling defense down is awesome. Not only that, but the scaling defense down, I believe that does actually remove the negative defense where you get the damage after effect from heroes like Pop It and that. It'd be interesting to trial that out, but yeah, that can be used in that effect as well with Athena. So I believe it should work in a similar way with this dude. But that's a massive defense down, even if he gets hit, you know, even if you hit them once or twice during the 5 turns. Even with 1 hit, that's decreasing to an extra like 40% defense, 2 hits, 45%, and so on. You get the drift. It just, I think there is a maximum cap on that, but the cap is pretty high. The caster receives Slime Revive status effect for 5 turns. So we've seen this before with Gunctus, and I think one other slime hero. So they get Slime Revive status effect for 5 turns. So if he's defeated while this revive is active, the caster gets reborn as a slime. Now when he's a slime, he has 100% inherited health, 50% of the attack, 50% defense, and a special skill called Slime Slap, which is just a stupid special skill. But then he's the slime, the effect can't be dispelled. Now, if the slime doesn't get defeated though within 3 turns, so yeah, 50% health, it's still quite a bit. I mean, this guy's 2600 health, full HP, so you've got to find a way to make sure you chop out that extra 1300 health. If you don't do that in 3 turns, he's going to get reborn as his original form, and he's going to inherit the slime's health and mana. So whatever health is remaining, whatever mana is remaining, he's going to inherit that, and then he could potentially go right back to the beginning with his massive hit, 450% damage to all enemies. I love this character. I think he is going to be really fun to play with, and I think he's going to be the kind of character that he's going to save your ass a lot of times, because you're going to lose him, and then he's going to come back, and then as long as you can wait that 3-turn period, then you're going to get another chance to go again. And if you paired him up with the right heroes, he could potentially be devastating enough to wipe an entire team. I mean, you can even get him back within that 5-turn period, and then you're benefiting from the negative defense that he's already given. Follow that up with a secondary hit, and he's going to be an absolute brute. So yeah, I think he's cool. I don't just think he's going to be cool in the Rush format. I think he's going to be a fun hero to play with pretty much everywhere. So huge congratulations if you do manage to grab this guy from the portal. I think either way, if you get him or if you get Fungustine, you're going to be doing pretty well. Buyer beware. This is the point of the video where we click on the little information tab here, and it shows us just how bad the odds actually are. So your legendary featured nature hero chance is only 0.5%, which is very low. So really difficult to pull one of these heroes from this portal. If you do happen to get a couple of free pulls like I did, then drop them. If you don't, then really it's not the greatest portal to summon in. However, if you are lacking nature heroes, they're all nature heroes, and the legendary nature hero chance is 1.9%. But yeah, if you want one of the features, it's probably best to wait until you've got an event going on, like a Covenant summon, for example, when these heroes or this guy does get featured again. So that all said, please do let me know in the comments what you guys think about our newest slime, Goorian. Let me know if any of you are lucky enough to grab this dude. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. So I wish you guys all of the best. Hope you're having fun. celebrating the birthday summon. Grab yourself a beer, grab yourself a piece of cake, have some fun. Drop us a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your mother, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.